Hi, welcome to my channel, everyone. This week, I've set myself an ambitious challenge to squeeze in as many crazy adventures, new experiences, and memorable moments as possible into just 7 days. It's going to be intense, wild, and absolutely packed with action. I can't wait to share every high, low, and hilarious moment with you all. So buckle up because we're diving into the chaos headfirst. Day 1. Morning hikes, hidden waterfalls, and culinary magic. I kicked off the week with a sunrise hike at the nearby woods. There's something magical about the early morning light filtering through the trees, the crisp air, and the sound of nature waking up. The trail wasn't easy, steep climbs and rocky paths, but the payoff was incredible. Halfway through the hike, I stumbled upon a hidden waterfall. The sound of cascading water was mesmerizing. I spent hours here, just soaking in the serenity, snapping pictures, and even sketching the scene. After the hike, I treated myself to breakfast at a charming little cafe nearby. Their pancakes were legendary, and paired with a cup of freshly brewed coffee, they were the perfect reward for the morning's effort. Later in the afternoon, I took a cooking class. I've always wanted to master the art of making pasta from scratch, and this was my chance. Kneading dough and rolling it out into perfect sheets was harder than I imagined, but the satisfaction of creating homemade ravioli stuffed with ricotta and spinach was unparalleled. The evening ended with a long walk through the city park, accompanied by my favorite playlist. One song, in particular, stuck with me, a soft, romantic melody that felt like the perfect soundtrack to the day's adventures. Day 2. Exploring the city and a dinner date. Tuesday was all about exploring a new neighborhood I'd never visited before. The streets were lined with quirky cafes, boutique shops, and street art that told stories of the community. One mural, in particular, caught my eye, a vibrant depiction of unity and hope. I struck up conversations with locals, learning about the area's history and hidden gems. For lunch, I dined at a cozy Italian restaurant that came highly recommended. The aroma of fresh basil and garlic was irresistible. I tried their signature wood-fired pizza, and it was heavenly. The ambience was intimate, and soft background music made the experience even better. In the evening, I decided to hop on my bike and explore the city's waterfront. Cycling along the river as the sun set was magical. The golden light reflecting on the water and the cool breeze made me feel alive. To top it off, I treated myself to gelato from a small cart, pistachio and chocolate, my favorite combination. Day 3. Riding into the countryside. Wednesday was dedicated to the countryside. I'd rented a bike for the day, and riding through open fields and quiet roads was refreshing. The sound of birds, the sight of wildflowers swaying in the breeze, and the occasional friendly wave from locals made it an unforgettable experience. I stopped by a small village where I discovered a local bakery. Their fresh croissants and jam were divine, and the owner was kind enough to share the recipe with me. Later, I joined a small group of travelers for a farm tour. We picked fresh strawberries, milked a cow, yes, it was harder than it looks, and enjoyed a farm-to-table lunch that was both hearty and delicious. The evening was reserved for relaxation. Back in the city, I took a leisurely walk to my favorite spot by the lake. The calm water, twinkling city lights, and a gentle breeze set the stage for another romantic tune that played on my headphones. Day 4. A secret garden and spontaneous adventures. Thursday brought an unexpected surprise, a hidden garden in the heart of the city. I almost walked past it, but a curious glance through an old wooden door changed everything. Inside, it was like stepping into a fairy tale. Flowers of every color, trees that seemed to touch the sky, and a small pond reflecting the beauty around it. The people I met here were just as enchanting. Artists painting, musicians strumming guitars, and gardeners sharing their passion for plants. It was a melting pot of creativity and community. We exchanged stories, laughter, and even recipes. I spent hours here, soaking in the magic. For dinner, I tried a rooftop restaurant overlooking the city skyline. The food was exceptional, and the view was breathtaking. A live band played soft jazz, creating a perfect atmosphere for unwinding after an eventful day. Day 5. concert vibes and midnight drives. Friday night was electric. I went to a live concert, and the energy was off the charts. The band played hit after hit, and the crowd's excitement was contagious. I danced like nobody was watching, sang along at the top of my lungs, and even made some new friends. Music truly has a way of bringing people together. After the concert, I wasn't ready to call it a night. I hopped on my bike for a midnight ride through the city. The streets were quiet, and the cool night air was invigorating. I stopped by a late-night diner for a quick snack, a classic cheeseburger and fries, before heading home. Day 6. Family time and sunset views. Saturday was all about family. We had a big dinner, complete with all our favorite dishes. From hearty lasagna to a decadent chocolate cake, it was a feast fit for royalty. What made it special, though, were the stories and laughter shared around the table. After dinner, we went for a walk in the neighborhood. The streets were lit up with festive lights, and the air was filled with the aroma of freshly baked cookies. It was simple yet magical. Later, I took a solo drive to a nearby hilltop to watch the sunset. The view was spectacular, and it was the perfect moment for some quiet reflection. Day 7. Reflection and romance. The final day of the week was reserved for reflection. I revisited some of the week's highlights, flipping through photos, journaling my thoughts, and simply soaking in the experiences. In the evening, I decided to end the week with a romantic twist. I set up a small picnic at my favorite park, complete with fairy lights, a cozy blanket, and a playlist of soft love songs. As I sat there, watching the stars and listening to the gentle strumming of a guitar in the distance, I felt a deep sense of gratitude. This week had been a whirlwind of adventures, but it was these quiet moments that truly made it special. Lessons learned this week taught me so much. It reminded me to take risks, embrace spontaneity, and seek out new experiences. It's when we step outside our comfort zones that we truly come alive. From hidden waterfalls to secret gardens, every adventure added a new layer to my journey. Final thoughts. Thank you for joining me on this whirlwind week. It's been a wild ride, filled with unforgettable moments and valuable lessons. If you've had a similar experience or have ideas for my next adventure, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more weekly adventures. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep living your best life.